We frequently undervalue the enormous significance of endings in a world that is fixated on beginnings. The Real Secret on How to Live in the End explores this uncharted ground and shows how accepting finality can have a profoundly positive impact. This is not a guide to despair, but an invitation to reimagine our relationship with time, mortality, and the profound beauty that arises when we learn to live fully in the face of the inevitable end. The notion of end times is not a new one. Throughout history, different cultures and religions have grappled with the idea of an apocalypse, a final judgment, or a catastrophic event that would mark the end of the world as we know it. From the biblical prophecies of Revelation to the ancient Mayan calendar's prediction of a great cycle ending in 2012, the concept of end times has been a recurring theme in human mythology and belief systems. But what if we've been interpreting these prophecies too literally? What if, instead of a single, catastrophic event, the end times refer to a more gradual, ongoing process of change and upheaval? What if it's not about the end of the world, but the end of an era? The end of old ways of thinking, old systems of power, and old paradigms that no longer serve us. Perhaps the end times represent a period of transition, a time when the old world is crumbling and a new one is struggling to be born. It's a time of chaos and uncertainty, but also a time of immense potential for growth, transformation, and renewal. By shifting our focus away from fear-based prophecies and towards a more nuanced understanding of change, we can empower ourselves to navigate these turbulent times with greater resilience and hope. This reinterpretation of the end times challenges us to let go of outdated beliefs and accept a more dynamic, evolutionary perspective. It invites us to see change not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and transformation. It asks us to question our assumptions, reassess our values, and redefine what it means to truly live in a world that is constantly evolving. At the heart of this new understanding of the end times lies the concept of impermanence. In a world that is constantly changing, nothing remains the same. Everything is in flux. Our bodies, our relationships, our societies, even the planet itself. This may seem like a daunting realization, but it also holds a profound truth. Change is the only constant in life. The more we resist change, the more we suffer. When we cling to the past, we miss out on the opportunities of the present. When we fear the future, we rob ourselves of joy and peace in the moment. But when we accept impermanence, we open ourselves up to a deeper understanding of life and a greater capacity for resilience. Acceptance of impermanence does not mean passivity or resignation. It means recognizing that change is inevitable and learning to flow with it, rather than against it. It means letting go of attachment to things that are temporary and investing our energy in what truly matters: our values, our relationships, our purpose. By accepting impermanence, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience that allows us to weather the storms of life with greater equanimity. We can learn to adapt to changing circumstances, find meaning in the midst of chaos, and discover new possibilities for growth and transformation. The concept of end times often evokes feelings of fear, anxiety, and despair. When faced with the prospect of widespread change and uncertainty, it's natural to question our place in the world and the meaning of our lives. Yet, it is precisely in these moments of chaos and upheaval that we have the opportunity to look into existential questions and discover a renewed sense of purpose. The search for meaning is a universal human quest. We long to understand why we are here, what our lives are for, and what legacy we will leave behind. In times of stability and predictability, these questions may seem less urgent, but when the world around us is in flux, they become more pressing and unavoidable. The end times, as we've redefined them, offer a unique opportunity to confront these existential questions with greater clarity and urgency. They challenge us to reevaluate our priorities, reassess our values, and redefine what truly matters to us. They invite us to look beyond the superficial distractions of everyday life and seek a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. The quest for meaning is not a one-size-fits-all attempt. What gives meaning to one person's life may be entirely different for another. For some, meaning may be found in their relationships with family and friends, their their spiritual practices, or their contributions to their community. For others, it may lie in their pursuit of knowledge, their dedication to social justice, or their efforts to protect the environment. The key is to identify our own unique values and passions and to use them as a compass in navigating the complexities of life. When we live in alignment with our values, we experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment that transcends external circumstances. In a world that is constantly changing, resilience is not a luxury, but a necessity. It is the ability to adapt to adversity, overcome challenges, and bounce back from setbacks. It is the inner strength that allows us to persevere in the face of uncertainty, loss, and hardship. Resilience is not something we are born with. It is a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. Like a muscle, it grows stronger with use and weakens with neglect. The good news is that anyone can cultivate resilience, regardless of their circumstances or past experiences. There are many practical tools and techniques that can help us build resilience. Mindfulness practices, for example, can teach us to be more present in the moment and less reactive to stress. Self-care activities such as exercise, healthy eating, and getting enough sleep can nourish our bodies and minds, making us better equipped to handle challenges. Developing a growth mindset is another key aspect of cultivating resilience. This means seeing challenges as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than threats to our well-being. It means believing in our ability to adapt and overcome adversity, even when things get tough. Resilience is not about denying or suppressing difficult emotions. It's about acknowledging them, processing them, and finding healthy ways to cope with them. This may involve seeking support from loved ones, talking to a therapist, or engaging in activities that bring us joy and comfort. Building resilience is an ongoing process, not a destination. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to learn and grow from our experiences. But the rewards are immeasurable. When we cultivate resilience, we become better equipped to handle the challenges of life, to find meaning in the midst of chaos, and to thrive in a world that is constantly changing. In times of uncertainty and upheaval, the importance of human connection cannot be overstated. We are social beings, wired for connection and belonging. When we feel isolated and alone, our ability to cope with stress and adversity diminishes. But when we have strong social support, we are more resilient, adaptable, and hopeful. Community provides us with a sense of belonging, a network of support, and a shared sense of purpose. It gives us a place to share our joys and sorrows, to celebrate our triumphs, and mourn our losses. It reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles and that together we can overcome even the most daunting challenges. Building strong communities takes time, effort, and intentionality. It involves reaching out to others, offering support, and being willing to be vulnerable. It means showing up for each other, both in times of celebration and in times of need. It means creating spaces where everyone feels welcome, valued, and heard. There are many ways to build community in our lives. We can join clubs or organizations that share our interests, volunteer our time to causes we care about, or simply reach out to our neighbors and offer a helping hand. We can also create our own communities online or in person by hosting gatherings, starting book clubs, or simply connecting with others over shared experiences. The key is to prioritize connection and make time for the people who matter to us. When we invest in our relationships, we not only strengthen our own resilience, but also contribute to the well-being of our communities as a whole. In the face of uncertainty and change, it can be easy to feel overwhelmed and lose sight of our goals and aspirations. Yet, it is precisely in these times that living with purpose becomes even more crucial. Purpose gives us a sense of direction, motivation, and meaning. It provides us with a reason to get out of bed in the morning, to face our challenges with courage, and to make a positive impact on the world. Living with purpose doesn't necessarily mean having a grand, life-altering mission. It can simply mean finding meaning and fulfillment in our daily activities, our relationships, and our contributions to our communities. It can mean pursuing our passions, using our talents to help others, or simply living in alignment with our values. When we live with purpose, we tap into a deep wellspring of energy and motivation that sustains us through difficult times. We become more resilient in the face of setbacks, more creative in our problem-solving, and more compassionate in our interactions with others. One way to connect with our purpose is to think about our legacy. What do we want to leave behind when we are gone? How do we want to be remembered? These questions can help us clarify our values and priorities and inspire us to live in a way that is meaningful and fulfilling. Another way to connect with our purpose is to take action. Even small actions can make a big difference. Volunteering our time, donating to a cause we care about, or simply offering a kind word to a stranger can all contribute to a more positive and compassionate world. When we live with purpose, we become active participants in our own lives rather than passive observers. We take responsibility for our choices, our actions, and our impact on the world. We recognize that even in the face of uncertainty, we have the power to make a difference. In times of crisis, it can be easy to succumb to despair and lose hope for the future. Yet, throughout history, humanity has demonstrated an incredible capacity for resilience, innovation, and compassion. We have overcome wars, pandemics, natural disasters, and economic depressions. We have risen from the ashes of destruction and built new and better worlds. The challenges we face today are undoubtedly significant, but they are not insurmountable. We have the knowledge, the technology, and the resources to address them. What we need is the will, the courage, and the collective effort to create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. Hope is not blind optimism or naive denial. It is a belief in the possibility of a better future, even in the face of adversity. It is the conviction that we have the power to shape our own destiny, to learn from our mistakes, and to create a world that is more just, equitable, and sustainable. Hope is fueled by action. When we take positive steps towards our goals, even small ones, we reinforce our belief in our own agency and our ability to create change. When we see others working towards a common good, we are inspired to join them and contribute our own unique talents and perspectives. The future is not predetermined. It is a blank canvas that we are co-creating together. By choosing hope, we choose to believe in the best of humanity and to work towards a world that reflects our highest values and aspirations. Mindful consumption is a powerful tool for navigating the end times. It involves making conscious choices about what we buy, how we use resources, and the impact our actions have on the environment and society. By choosing to consume less, reuse more, and support sustainable businesses, we can reduce our ecological footprint and contribute to a healthier planet. Mindful consumption also extends to our digital lives. In an age of information overload, it's important to be discerning about the sources we trust and the content we consume. By choosing to focus on quality over quantity, we can protect ourselves from misinformation and cultivate a more balanced and informed perspective. Another crucial aspect of navigating the end times is financial resilience. Economic uncertainty is a hallmark of this era, and it's essential to be prepared for unexpected events. This may involve building an emergency fund, diversifying our income streams, or investing in assets that hold their value over time. Financial resilience is not just about money, it's about peace of mind. When we have a solid financial foundation, we are less vulnerable to external shocks and more able to weather the storms of life. This allows us to focus on what truly matters: our relationships, our passions, and our contributions to the world. The end times are not just about challenges and difficulties. They also offer unprecedented opportunities for growth, innovation, and transformation. By accepting change with a growth mindset, we can unlock our full potential and create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence are not fixed, but can be developed through dedication and hard work. It is the understanding that challenges are not obstacles, but stepping stones to greater knowledge and understanding. When we approach change with a growth mindset, we see it as an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to evolve. We become more resilient in the face of setbacks, more creative in our problem solving, and more open to new ideas and perspectives. History is full of examples of individuals and communities who have accepted change and thrived in the face of adversity. From the Renaissance to the Industrial Revolution, from the Civil Rights Movement to the digital age, humanity has repeatedly demonstrated its ability to adapt, innovate, and create a better future. By learning from these historical examples, we can gain valuable insights into how to navigate the challenges of our own time. We can see how others have overcome adversity, accept new technologies, and built more just and equitable societies. We can draw inspiration from their courage, their creativity, and their unwavering belief in the possibility of a better future. The end times are not a prophecy set in stone, but a story we are writing together. By accepting change as an opportunity, we can shape a future that is more resilient, equitable, and sustainable. We can create a world where everyone has the chance to thrive, where our planet is protected, and where our collective potential is unleashed. This is not a call to complacency, but a call to action. It is a recognition that the challenges we face are real and urgent, but also an affirmation of our power to overcome them. By harnessing our collective wisdom, creativity, and compassion, we can navigate the end times and emerge stronger, wiser, and more connected. The end times are not an ending, but a beginning. They are a call to awaken to the challenges and opportunities of our time, to reassess our priorities, and to live with greater purpose and intention. They are an invitation to accept change as an opportunity for growth, to build stronger communities, and to create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. The real secret to living in the end times is not to fear the future, but to accept it with courage, compassion, and a commitment to creating a world that reflects our highest values and aspirations. It is to recognize that we are not powerless victims of circumstance, but active participants in the unfolding story of our planet and our species. As we navigate the uncertainties of this era, let us remember that we are not alone. We are part of a vast interconnected web of life, and our actions have ripple effects that extend far beyond our individual lives. By choosing to live with purpose, compassion, and resilience, we can create a positive impact that resonates through time and space. The end times are not a prophecy of doom, but a call to action. They are a reminder that our time on this planet is precious, and that we have a responsibility to make the most of it. Let us rise to the occasion, accept the challenges, and create a future that is worthy of our children and grandchildren.